5 under suddenly. Strike 3, Vest. Oh boy, and that is not a happy Christian Moore, and he is very right to think that he should not have punched out on that.
Man, I thought for sure he was going to get rung too.
And somebody just got thrown out of the Angels dugout.
Yeah.
Todd Tichenor's done with it. There's no sign of Ray Montgomery coming out of the dugout to argue, so I would have to imagine it's him.
And center cut. Contreras looking for something else, and he's retired for out number 2. And Oliver Marmol just got tossed from this game. Or was it Wilson Contreras?
Yeah, I think it was Contreras walking away. He certainly continued to look back. He's saying he didn't say anything. Now he's saying all those things he said he didn't say.
Wow, Ollie's got to hold him back. Now Ollie's been tossed. Now somebody fires a whole box of bubble gum out onto the field between the plate and first.
Cardinals bat boys have to pick up the mess that assuming Contreras threw out there.
Check swing, ball 4. Oh, man, no. He just said he went. And Bryce is not happy about that. Dusty's go. Oh, he just threw Bryce out of the game. Dusty now goes to try to cut it off. He wanted to try to cut it off before Bryce got thrown out. Here comes Rob Thompson.
You know what you hate is he had to peek around
He had to peek around.
Rob might be gone too. That was absolutely
You wouldn't think. Strike 3. 6 strikeouts for Freddie Peralta. Don Kelly's close to he just got tossed, and he'll get his money's worth now. Roberto Ortiz, he's been chirping at him much of the night. Don Kelly, who got ejected 3 times in the matter of a week when he first got the job.
And this is what
ejection. Yep.
This is what he's upset about right there. That's well off the plate away. I love this angle right here.
Another strike. 1 and 2. He's hearing it from the Yankee dugout. And here comes Boone. Well, Boone doesn't like the low strike calls. That I would think he has to be thrown out because you're not allowed to argue.
I was going to say, this is an early hook, wasn't it? I mean, there went a couple words and you were gone.
0-2 to Jeffers. 1 out. Foul. Oh, Jeffers saying that hit the ground.
It certainly looked like it did.
And Rocco's been thrown out, and the hat comes off. He wasn't happy with the strike zone early. If this ball hits the ground, it's a foul ball.
They've been frustrated all night with the inconsistencies in the strike zone.
And Rocco saying it comes down to this moment. That's Rocco's 4th ejection this season.
And Hunter upset. He goes down. So a promising inning turns south quickly. Middle of 6. It's still 1-0.
Hunter just got tossed out.
He was upset with that call on 0-1, and he had words with home plate umpire James Hoy, who's the crew chief. And the reason he got pointed at is it's a equipment violation. And then Hunter said something to Hoy, and Hoy tossed him out.
Bogart hits one high and deep. Ramos back, and I think a fan took that one away. Yep, Bob Melvin said, wait a minute. Ramos is saying that was going to be in my glove.
Yeah, they're going to have a conversation about that.
I think there's any doubt that this is not going to be overturned.
After review, the call in the field is overturned. It was spectator interference. The runner's out.
Wow. You cannot argue a review, so Schilt is automatically ejected. You can't come out. How do you score that?
F8.
Okay.
Joe Adell will lead off here. There was a pitch timer violation called against Adell. He wasn't in there quite at that 8-second mark. Make eye contact. You know, baseball games in a weekend since 15. Couple of strikeouts on Adell tonight, and that's, well, Adell's been thrown out of the game here. You see Adell kind of barking back at Iasonia on his way to the dugout. He got run.
Yeah, he wasn't happy about that. You don't want to be falling behind against Yamamoto no matter what.
Wow. Oh boy, Nate Tomlinson's really had a rough night. Here comes Torey Lovullo.
This has been going on with Nate Tomlinson since the first inning. And Torrey's been ejected.
Yeah, well.
And there's no way that that's a strike. Mark Wagner, the crew chief, going to come in here from second. Torrey's counting off all the pitches that Tomlinson has missed. Of course, it's an automatic ejection to argue balls and strikes. We know that, and he knew that when he went out there, but enough is enough already.
And that is strike 3. Jordan incredulous that that pitch was called a strike. And he
just got tossed out.
That was low. Did Alfonso? He did. He threw him out. He just threw him out. That was quick. Come on.
Right off the ribbon board, he had just about a foot from going in the upper deck, and then 93 coming inside and hitting Acuna. He is not happy with Ryan Gusto, and they're coming out of both dugouts.
Well, it never looks good right after a big home run when something like this happens, and Ronald clearly taking exception to it.
I think Brian Snitker just got ejected.
He did, because he's probably upset that there was a warning issue. It's always frustrating for the team that is on the receiving end of the first hit by pitch.
1 out, 2-2. That is wow. Called strike 3. That was more than a hair inside, and Aaron Boone and Trent Grisham are both perplexed at that. Somebody from the dugout just got tossed. I'm not sure if it was Aaron Boone, because it looked like Nick Carapazza pointed to someone down on the other end of the dugout. Looks like it was Tanner Swanson who got tossed.
2 strikes to count to Talkman. Did he go? Oh, they said he went, and Talkman can't. Oh, he slams his helmet. He's out. He has been tossed. As Talkman, he wants to have a word. He went.
His bell is running. Caro's throw is on the mark. And Q might be coming out and arguing a blocking violation. And now he's been ejected from the game. This has frustrated him most of the year.
Blocked the bag with
it's dropped the gate. Yep. He dropped it. This is the second time that he's been ejected this year for this type of play.
And Mark Kotsay just got ejected.
Well, that pitch right there on your screen will show you why. Shea Langoliers, I think, just trying to smooth it over with John Bacon, because he knows what's coming his way right now.
He's stating his case and a very quick conversation, and he will head back to the clubhouse.
And there was not much that John Bacon was going to offer there that Mark Kotsay was interested in hearing.
The bases are loaded. Orion Kirkrick's coming up. Jesus Luzardo, as he was lifted from the ball game, as he went off, he was demonstrative in his disgust to the home plate umpire, telling him to wake up, screaming at him. Now, it went dark, and we don't know if the umpire threw him out.
He did.
So he did.
I saw him throw him out, yeah.
And it's strike 3 called, says Mark Ripperger. Schneider questioning if that was a swing or a called strike. John Schneider will clean it up a little bit, but says that's a terrible call, and Schneider just got tossed.
Davis didn't like the call, but his manager definitely didn't like the call.
Strike 2 is called.
That was a gift. That looked to be ball 4.
Well, we said it's been a pretty big zone tonight. That was down. You know it's down. And Iasonia saying stop it. And Kevin's fired up. And he might not be long for it.
That ball, again, it's below the zone. You said it's been a big zone all night. That's, yeah, that ball's.
That's enough.
That's enough, says Todd Titchener to the first base dugout. And somebody's been tossed. It'll be Miguel Cairo's third if it was him.
And I think that wasn't from that pitch. I think that's been from 5 or 6 pitches that I think Brad Lord threw, not Cole Henry, that he's probably frustrated about.
Good ball game. Cardinals trying to salvage 1 of 3 against New York. That's up and away, or thereabouts. 3 balls and a strike. Ollie, I think, just got tossed from the game. Nick Lentz said, come on out, and Oliver Marmol's going to go at it. So Oliver Marmol has been ejected. We told you Aaron Boone has 6. Ollie's 1 behind him. That's his 5th of the season.
against the Sacramento River Cats. 3 2/3 innings. Astros don't like that check swing, and they're giving it to Carlos Torres. Somebody just got tossed.
Seriously?
Somebody got tossed in the Astros dugout.
Nobody knows who it is.
Astros felt like that 1-0 pitch was definitely a swing from Lopez, called a check swing. They were barking from the dugout. Carlos Torres took a exception to that and ended up tossing somebody.
Christian Walker takes a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wow, and there we go. And now they threw somebody out. It may have been Joe. Well, that was a pretty quick decision made by Chad Fairchild. And Joe Espada has been ejected from this ball game.
That kind of looked like Chad Fairchild might have been looking for somebody over there, and he got Joe.
Now the umpires are going to talk things over.
What are they talking about?
And they're going to send him back to first.
Never reestablished restarted the game by putting his foot on the rubber, but he threw over.
There he goes. And he gets the second anyway. But he overslides, and Lau keeps the tag on him, and he's out.
2 out, bases empty. And now Jose Caballero, I think, just got tossed by Roberto Ortiz.
Oh.
And he's getting held back. He was going at Roberto Ortiz, and Luis Rojas has to hold him back.
Red Sox are hollering for another balk, but they're not going to get it. And now the home plate umpire is coming on out.
Would he declare from the windup or stretch, or? Right there, a little twitch. Just a little one.
Not going to get any satisfaction from these guys right now, that's for sure.
He did move his upper body a little bit and then kind of went back, his front shoulder, and then went back.
Alex Cora got to work, and he has been ejected. That was during the commercial break. He has been tossed out just as Souza got out there to the mound. Bennett Souza, the lefty, to begin the warm-ups. He was tossed by the home plate umpire, Blakeney.
Manny Gonzalez making them go back to where they came from, and now Mike will slowly kind of start to creep his way out onto the field. And an ejection has just been issued. I assume to Nestor Cortez, who's obviously coming out of this game. And perhaps he had said something there to Manny Gonzalez, but this will also give Wandy a couple of extra throws in the bullpen if he needs it. Apparently magic words were said.
Tucker at first. There he goes. And that one is in there, and they got him.
Craig Counsell out of the dugout. And he just ran Craig. Wow, that was a quick hook.
Yeah, that's a strike.
It's actually pretty impressive that they got the call, though, with Bailey coming out of his crouch to go get that baseball.
And the first pitch from Estes. Swung on and fouled off on a pitch that hit him. He picks up the bat and throws it at Estes. He's been tossed. He is yelling at Joey Estes, and now he runs towards the mound. Both dugouts empty, and they're trying to keep cooler heads prevailing. Here come the bullpens, and we've got a little fracas in between the mound and the plate. The Rainiers coaching staff escorting Robles to the third base visiting side dugout. I don't know the last time, or if ever, that I've seen a batter throw the bat at the pitcher.
And something just got tossed onto the field from the Tacoma dugout.
That's Robles throwing stuff. He threw an entire bucket of sunflower seeds down the third base line. My goodness.
Now things begin to get a bit seedy here. I've not seen anything like this in a very long time in this league.